Hello, my name is Vinayak Devati and today I'm going to discuss about the first chapter of ICSE class 10th, that is Introduction to Object Oriented Programming Concepts. First thing first, what is computer language? Computer language is a means of communication, that is a language through which human beings interact with the computer. It must be user friendly, it must be it must be good enough to read, understand, evaluate it, and all these things must be included in that. Now there are mainly two types of computer language. What are they? First is low level language and second is high level language, LLL, HLL. Okay, what is low level language? Low level language as compared to high level language is not a very user friendly language. It's not that user friendly, not that much of capable of being understanding it very well, all these things. Then comes high level language. High level language, that is low level language, such as examples such as C, or you can say Fortran. These are the examples of low level language. Then we come to high level language. High level language such as they are much user friendly, they are easy to understand, they are easy to evaluate, they are easy for human beings to write and understand. These all things are included in high level language. Okay, so they are also machine independent. First, low level language was machine dependent. So, and what happens now in low level language, you are working on a system, but in the case of low level language, you cannot work on another system of the same language. But it means that all the system do not support that language. But my dear friends, high level language is supported by all the systems. Okay, so you are working on, suppose A, you can work with B, C, D, and so on, if you are using high level language. What are the examples of high level language? C++, Java, Python. There are n number of examples that we are using day to day life, that are used coding. Okay, that are used in coding. Okay, now moving on forward, that what is object oriented programming, procedure oriented programming. These all things come under high level language, so we are studying the high level language. Okay, so look, object oriented programming and procedure oriented programming is just a application of programming. Like if you want to code, you have to understand that what is OPS and what is POP. OPS and POP, the two categories in which the programming is defined. Okay, so what is procedure oriented programming? So procedure oriented programming is like POP, is like the code is splits into many methods. Okay, and the code is split into many methods, and the system evaluates each method, okay, step by step. It's like that is why it is called procedure oriented programming. Okay, now we come to object oriented programming. Object oriented programming is like it splits the whole program into objects and it executes it at once. Okay, so it reduces the complexity of code. Object oriented programming is much more suitable than the procedure oriented programming. What are the examples of procedure oriented programming? That is POP. Example are C, Fortran, Basic. Now examples of object oriented programming, OOP, that are C++, Java, and Python. Okay, now we come to okay, we have done this. Now we come to the paradigms of like the applications of object oriented programming. There are, okay, leave that paradigms or all of that. Now we come to the principles of object oriented programming, because we have to study object oriented programming as our base, because we are moving forward to Java, learning Java. Okay, so what are the four principles of object oriented programming? First is encapsulation, second is data abstraction, third is inheritance, And last fourth is polymorphism. What is encapsulation? The wrapping up of data. What are data? Containing methods and variables. So the wrapping up of data into a single capsule or into a single what you call it as class. Okay, this is called encapsulation. You just like a capsule that has encapsulated drugs in it, and you inhale it. It just when you swallow through your throat, it goes to your stomach. It what happens, the outer coat of it just melts down and the drug dissolves in your body. Just like that, the encapsulation process is done. What happens ki it has encapsulated all the essential feature or the essentials of the class. And what it does ki it just keeps it okay on that. What are the encapsulated materials? Like in capsule there was drug, and here it is methods and variables. Now we come to what is data abstraction. Data abstraction is nothing, it is just hiding above data, lighting hiding above the background material and showing only the essential features of class. Okay, whatever is going on in the background, you don't care about that how the class is working, how the method is going, how the control is and like entering exiting. You don't care about that, you just care about the input, you domain, the domain you gave, and you just want the output. Just like that, data abstraction, it works on that principle. So what it does, it just hides the background details and shows you the essential features of class. Okay, now we come to inheritance. Inheritance is like inheriting the properties. What are the properties? Properties are the methods and variables, uh, the methods and variables of the class of another class. It is to be inherited in some other class. This is some other class, this is some other class. This class is inheriting the features of this class, and now it has the features of this class. This is called as subclass. Okay, this is called inheritance. Like a father's property, that is how he looks, how he talks, his voice, his features. A mother's features is like extracted, its properties are extracted to the child. Okay, this is called inheritance. Simple language. In coding language, more simply like inheriting the properties of some other class into some other class. Okay, like inheriting the properties of A to the B. Okay. So let me tell you an example of inheritance. Inheritance, like I make a class animal. Okay, I make a class animal. Now all the animals that are present on earth, whether it is deer, lion, not bird, deer, lion, alligator, like all those things, dog, crocodile, these all things, they all come under the term animal, and from somewhere they are connected to animal. Okay, now this is called inheritance. If I talk about say fan, so the companies, no, okay, leave the fan. If I talk about car, so all the companies, Maruti Suzuki, Rolls Royals, your is Honda, Nano, all these things, they inherit the properties of the class that is called car. Okay, this is called inheritance. Basically they are, what are they doing, they are adding four wheels, making an engine, steering wheel, all these things are included in a car. These are the properties, and whatever they want to make some extra things, you can make it, but you are just extracting the properties of other class. That is the fundamental of this principle. Now we come to the term polymorphism. The term polymorphism has been taken from the Greek letter that is divided into two parts, that is poly and morph. P-O-L-Y, poly, M-O-R-P-H-E, morph. What is poly? Poly means many, morph means forms, many forms, combining these two. So polymorphism is just like you make you make an object, and it can be used in different ways. This is called polymorphism. If I give you an example, just take a man. A man is present here. Okay, and now if he goes on a vacation, he is known as tourist. If he is going for driving, he is known as driver. If he is at his home with his children, he is called father. If he is at office, he is called, and what do you call it as, employee. Okay, so there is just a man, the single man, say the man as M, and this M is treated as somewhere as tourist, somewhere as employee, somewhere as father. These all things are included, but just in a man. This is called polymorphism, that you take just an object and you are just making it used by different meanings. This is called polymorphism. Thank you.